In this video, you're going to learn how to set up a Facebook lead ad and connect it with GoHighLevel so you can close more deals with HighLevel's automation. If you're new here, my name is Armando and I work with small business owners and entrepreneurs, helping them use the internet to get more leads and make more sales. So if that's something that you're interested in, click the subscribe button because I'll be uploading a bunch more videos. So if you don't know what GoHighLevel is, it's basically an all-in-one tool that allows you to put all your leads into one area, then allows you to rapidly respond to those leads by automating text message, phone calls, voicemail drops, and emails, and then filtering out the bad ones and connecting the good ones with your online booking system or scheduler. And when you combine that level of automation with something like Facebook ads, well, you can make a whole lot more sales a lot faster. So the very first thing that we're going to do is set up our Facebook ad. That way we can get everything on the Facebook site set up and then go into HighLevel and connect all the backend automation in pieces so it's an easy to follow tutorial. You are going to be inside of the Facebook Ads Manager. Once you pick your right ad account, what you want to do is click create from the campaign level, the green button, and a new screen is going to pop up that's asking you for consideration. Now, there's a whole bunch of considerations here that can integrate with HighLevel, but the one that we're specifically going to be covering today is the lead generation objective. So you're going to click on lead generation and then select continue. Once you do this, Facebook is going to actually build out the campaign structure, which is the campaign, the ad set level, and the ad level. At the campaign level, the only thing that you need to do here is give it a name that makes sense. Scroll down in this screen here and make sure that either A/B testing is shut off and campaign budget optimization is also shut off. Those are advanced features that we're not going to be covering today. Once you've given your campaign a name, head on over and choose the ad set level. On the ad set level, you're going to select the name and accept the terms of service for lead ads if you haven't already done so. So very first thing is give it a name that actually makes sense. Okay. Once you do this, make sure that the lead method you have chosen is lead forms. Underneath lead forms, you're going to see pages. If you're running more than one page, make sure that you have the right page selected that you want to run ads out of. Now, below the page name, there is a terms of service. If you've ran lead ads before, this is going to show exactly what you're seeing here. It says view terms. Now, if this is your first time running lead ads, this may say accept terms. Go ahead and click accept terms, follow the prompts, and then hit save, and it'll bring you back to this screen here. Now, from here, you're going to scroll all the way down to where it says budget and schedule, and you're going to give it a budget that actually makes sense for you, whatever your budget is. You're going to choose your audience that you want to run ads for. Let me give you a little bit of tip here. For those of you who are running local business ads, which is what this tutorial is going to show you how to connect, you don't need to get fancy here. You don't need to get complicated. You definitely don't want to run ads to the entire United States. Pick your service area, your zip code, your city that you operate in, and move on. Once you've selected your targeting details, head on over to placements and choose the placement that you actually want to run your ads in. By the way, if you want a breakdown of this entire ad setup, there is a mini workshop that I have. It's called Local Lead Mastery. You can check out the links to also HighLevel and the mini workshop in the description. Everything that I speak to you about today, I'm going to have links for in the description of this training. Now, once you've given your ad set level a name, you've picked your location and your placements, it's time to head on over to the ad section so that we can create our advertising. Now, for this training and this tutorial, I'm going to be creating a junk removal ad just to give you a demonstration of how it all works. But if you're in any industry, whether that's plumbing, HVAC, real estate, if you're a mortgage broker, it doesn't matter. The setup is pretty much the exact same. First thing you want to do is, again, give it a name that actually makes sense to you. I typically recommend labeling your ad, whatever the creative is. So if you have a video that's a time lapse, I would label it, time lapse video of ABC. If it's a static image, I will label it the description of that image so that later on you can come back and see what's performing and what isn't performing for you. Once you do that, you can come to the ad setup section in the middle, and you get to choose whether you want a carousel or a single image. I'm going to just pick single image, and it's going to automatically put some random images that I've got in my library here. And what I want to do is I just want to remove all those images from there. I then want to go ahead and click on add media. I want to add my image. At this point, the media library is going to open up, and I can either upload an image or a video that I choose, or I can pick from the ones that I've already uploaded before. So once you've selected your image, go ahead and click next. and it's going to give you a preview of what that's going to look like on different devices based on the placements that you chose. Now, if you only chose one placement like mobile feeds, then really the middle one is the one that you'll pretty much have to play with. Once your images are loaded in the ad, the next thing that you're going to want to do is come and select your primary text. You can type that in here. For anything that's a local ad, I typically recommend you call out the audience or the subdivision and create something that is either time sensitive, that has urgency on it and gives people a reason to click on over to your ad. In this case, since I am going to be demoing junk removal services, I've got my ad that says, hey Houston, get rid of all your unwanted junk and in your yard, in your garage today. For a limited time only, we're doing $180 per load or for truck, and the sale ends soon. The next thing you're going to want to do is come on over and select your headline, fill it in here, and then add a little description, because if you're running multiple placements, then the description will show up on the desktop and other feeds where it might not show up on mobile. Once you do that, the other thing that you're going to want to do is your call to action. These people aren't going to want to sign up for anything. What they're looking for is to get the offer or to get an actual quote from the services that are being offered. The next thing that you want to do is come down here to the intake form, and this is the actual lead ad form that pops up when somebody is requesting those services. Okay, so if you are brand new to this and you don't have a form, you're going to want to just click create form. Once this window opens up, the very first thing that you're going to want to do is just name the form. So you'll name the form whatever it makes sense to you, and you're going to get to pick from two different types of forms: more volume and highest intent. More volume means more people are coming through the form, and higher intent means that these people have they're going to be a little bit more of a quality lead if you pick this. So it really depends on the preference. A lot of times I'll do just more volume because I can filter everyone out through HighLevel and through some questions on my forms. Okay, next thing that I want to do is, or that you want to do, is click on the intro section. This is going to be this area here. I would leave the background image alone so that it uses the image or the video from your ad. And then I would go straight to greetings here, and I would start to write my headline. Once you have your headline in here, you can kind of copy the same one that I have, or you can use it to model your own offer. For example, my headline is, are you ready to get rid of your junk today, or are you ready to get your junk removed? And then I have a little intro paragraph here that kind of tells people like what to expect. The next item is going to be questions. These are the actual questions that you need to provide a quote for people or for them to become a lead. For now, all I'm looking for is for their name, their email, and their phone number. The next thing that I want to do from here is go down to the privacy section. This is pretty important. So go on over and just copy it from your website, plug it in there, and then just label the link privacy or private policy, whichever you choose. The last section that you have to complete is the thank you screen, really, the completion section. This is like the thank you screen, and it's what people are going to see once they give you their information and submit for a lead or for a quote. So in my case, I always like to change up the headline. I always say one last step or one final step, or you're almost there. Something that lets them know that there's still a little bit more that needs to happen. Now, in the description, I always tell people, hey, book your appointment below. You've got one more step by clicking confirm. We're gonna RSVP your date, and we're gonna not give away your spot. And what I have people do is typically click book your time slot, which then opens up a GoHighLevel calendar. They can pick their time slots and they can get on my calendar or on my client's calendar, so that then we can complete the services. This is it for the entire setup of the ad. Now, typically what happens after this is that once you actually save this form, you click on publish, and the ad goes through Facebook's approval, and then it goes live. Now, all these leads are stuck in Facebook. You're going to have to manually go and pick them up from Facebook, which takes time, and then you lose customers because it takes you a long time to get to them. This is where HighLevel really comes into play here. So now that we've got our ad set up, we're going to jump into HighLevel, and I'm going to show you how to actually set up HighLevel connected to this so that you can automate the entire process that happens next. So now we're on the back end of HighLevel. When you first log into a brand new account, this is what the dashboard looks like. And there's going to be a few things that we have to do here to connect now our lead ad to HighLevel so that we can start our automation process. The very first thing that you need to do is connect your HighLevel account with Facebook. And to do that, notice that I'm using the new HighLevel interface. So you can go to the left-hand pane all the way to the bottom and you click on Settings. And from Settings, what you want to do here is you want to click on the left-hand pane again, scroll down to the section that says Integrations. That's right here on this, third to the last option here. So click on Integrations, and this is the actual section where you can integrate your Google My Business, your Facebook, your Instagram account, along with a few other things in here. So notice that there's nothing connected under Facebook. You're going to want to go ahead and click Connect, and this is going to connect your HighLevel account to your Facebook page. So when I click Connect, a window is going to open up that's basically going to prompt you to connect with your Facebook profile. It's going to authenticate your Facebook profile, and you're going to have the option to pick the page that you want to connect with that account. So for right now, if I click on Continue, I'm going to get to another screen that's basically going to be a list of all the pages that I own, and I'm going to choose the page that I want to connect to this HighLevel account. Once you've connected your HighLevel account to your Facebook page, now you're going to see that the Facebook and Instagram icons here are lit, and it's going to say that you're connected. Now what you can do here is choose the ad account that you're running ads from. You get to pick it from this drop down bar that's right above this button that says connected, and you also get to see the page that you're connected to. Now you can change the page from here, from this location. If you choose to, you can click it and it'll give you a list of all the pages that are connected to your account that you can pick from. Now, it's important to note that simply connecting your HighLevel account to your Facebook and Instagram page is not enough to import those leads. In the old interface, it was easy to find where you can actually connect the lead forms. In this new interface, it's not listed as an option here, but what you have to do is stay on this integration screen and then go to the menu items that are across the top of the page here on GoHighLevel, and you're going to click on the option that says Facebook Forms Field Mapping. So you're going to want to map all the fields for the specific form that you want to connect to HighLevel, or things will simply not work. So you can see that these are all the forms that I've got connected to my my one account that I just connected to this HighLevel. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pick just one of these to show you what this looks like. So these are all the forms that are in my Facebook account that I created, but since nothing is mapped, the only form that's connected is this one that says local business form. So if I wanted to connect a second form, I would just look at the form that I want, I would click map fields, and I would get this option to basically map the fields from the form into the fields that HighLevel has on their system. If for whatever reason there is a field that doesn't exist inside of HighLevel that's on your form, you're going to have to create a custom field for that form. Once I do this, I have to click Save, and now this form is actually mapped to my HighLevel account, and all the leads that come through that form will get imported into my pipelines, into my automations. Now, here's where the sauce is. And the whole reason you're doing this to begin with is to take advantage of all the automation that HighLevel has to offer so that you can close more deals. I'm going to show you what my automation looks like for all the ads that I set up, not only for myself, but for my clients, that allows us to close ridiculous amount of business for their local service businesses. These is an automation that you guys can mimic if you want to. Also, if you don't have GoHighLevel and you've been on the fence, there is a link in the description. You can get a 14-day trial, and if you sign up through my link, I'll go ahead and give you this automation for free as well, so you can use it for your own clients. If you've already got GoHighLevel, there's also a link in there where you can go ahead and sign up and get it if you choose you want it as well. Now, once I click through the GoHighLevel automation, this is the flow that happens instantly when somebody submits a lead. So let's go back in here and let's take a look at this ad. This ad, let's say that it is it's running. It's for a local junk removal company. People submit their information, and instead of waiting around to get to them, we set up HighLevel so that they can get all this instant communication. So when a Facebook form is submitted, here it is, when a Facebook form is submitted, and that form is the exact same form for my junk removal company, I want HighLevel to instantly add a tag to that contact. It's going to import that contact into HighLevel. It's going to add a tag, and then it's going to create an opportunity in my pipeline. So basically it's going to add that person's name, phone number, all the lead information into a section of HighLevel, so that I know that they've become a lead. This all happens instantly. The second thing that happens is that I, as the customer, I want to send an email notification and a text message notification to my client, letting them know that a new lead came in. So this happens here, eliminating the need for Zapier and some of these other tools as well. So I send them an email and a text, and it says, hey, someone's requesting a junk removal quote. Here's their first name, their last name, their information that they sent. At the same time, immediately, the lead, the person who submitted the form on Facebook, gets an email that says, hey, thanks for reaching out, inquiring about our local services. Can you send me a couple pictures of the project so I can give you a quote automatically? Then we wait exactly 1 minute, and we also text message that person, the lead, the same information. Hey, this is, thanks for contacting us, Mike. This is Armando with ABC Junk Removal. Thanks for reaching out. Can you send me a couple pictures of your project so I can give you a proper quote? From here, we wait for a reply. And there's two ways that this can go. If the reply is favorable, we want to do one thing. If the reply is not favorable, or they do not reply at all, we want to do something completely different. So if the reply is favorable, meaning that the system detects that the person sent the actual information, they send an image or a text message back, then we say, great, that looks like we could do this for $180 or whatever our pricing is. If you don't have flat fee pricing, you can set variables in here however you want. So I say, great, I can do this for, X amount of dollars. And then it says, then the next question that I ask is, do you want to book an appointment? Okay. Now, mind you, if they've already booked an appointment from the form themselves, they don't see this. All they're going to get is a separate flow that has appointment booking confirmation. They're going to get a confirmation email the day of, 24 hours before, and an hour before the appointment. But if they do not fill that out, this is handling all the lead interaction. The speed to lead is happening almost instantly. So you can be on any job site, you can miss a phone call, you can have leads coming in, and this will kick in, recuperating and booking jobs for you automatically, without you ever having to pick up the phone. So once they reply back, and if they say, yes, I want to do that, then our bot takes over from here. And our bot goes out and it checks your Google Calendar, and it replies back and has conversations back and forth with the customer, saying, hey, I've got 3 o'clock available, I've got 4 o'clock available on this day, which one of these would you like? And the moment they pick a time, then it gets booked on the calendar, and you just show up to the job and charge your money, right? If they do not reply, then we want to wait a day, and we want to enter a recovery phase. So if they don't reply, we wait a day, and we send them another text message saying, hey, did you still want junk removal services? Okay. We wait again for a reply. If they do not reply, we send them another text saying, hey, this is the last time I'm going to contact you. Do you need this? If not, no problem. Take care. If they do reply and it's favorable, so the system detects whether their sentiment is, they want this or not. With any variation of the word, yeah, I'm interested, sure, why not, send me a quote, blah, 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 anything like that, the automation kicks in and it says, great, send me a picture of the project, and it goes right back into the booking mechanism. So this is the entire flow that we use for local business. This is why, we're able to book more jobs faster than anyone else, because we can connect both our Facebook page and our YouTube ad services and our website and everything else that we've got to this type of high-level automation. So again, guys, if you do not have HighLevel and you've been on the fence, there's a link, 14-day trial in the description of this video. Also, if you want to learn how to set up, the lead ads the way we set them up for our clients, there's a mini workshop that's in the description as well. And if you just want access to this flow, there is a link where you can go enter your stuff, and it'll send you the access to the flow as well. Now, last thing that I want to cover with you guys is I want to show you what this looks like on the consumer side. So what you're looking at is the conversation area of HighLevel. This is where all the leads are consolidated in one area. From here, you can call somebody, you can message them, you can send them an email, you can send them a pay to text link, which is something that a lot of our clients are using now, just so that they can get their money faster and have people pre-book for their services. And this is how we are able to filter out the tire kickers as well and only have our customers focus on those people who are serious buyers. So our automation that you saw right there is happening right here in full effect, and it's all happening on autopilot through your phone without you ever having to lift a finger. So this is a test person that, let's say, submitted information for getting junk removal services done. Our text message kicks in and it says, hey, this is Armando with ABC Company. Can you send me a couple pictures of the project? Yeah, here you go. Guy sends the pictures, and the bot is having a conversation with them and saying, hey, this looks great. Do you want to book an appointment? Customer says, yeah, I do. And we kick in, and our lead to speed system kicks in, and it says, yeah, man, we have these dates available. This has already been vetted and checked against your calendar, so either you don't know, that there are not going to be any double bookings that are being offered. If I choose the 5th, then it asks me what time. If I choose 12:30, then it says, yeah, we can do that. Are you sure you want to, do then? Yep. All right, sounds good. You're booked. And at this point, we can send them a payment link and just say, hey, pay us the 180, or pay us the deposit for us showing up. Here's the text information. Let's go from there. Okay, so this is everything in a nutshell. Full tutorial, setting up a Facebook lead ad, connecting with HighLevel, and walking you through the workflow. If you guys have any questions at all, leave them in the comments below. I try to get to as many comments as I can. And again, links to everything are going to be in the description. If this was helpful, give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the other training videos that I'm going to put out here in the new year.